It's Magic 107.5, 97.5, the real sound of Atlanta. Big Ray in the building for Virtual Vibe. And when Derek, our program director, Derek Harper, shout out to him, came to me and was like, hey, listen, I want you, we got Elmiene coming in. I was like, say word. Because I caught you at first. Matter of fact, by the way, Elmiene in the building, y'all. One time for that. One time.
Hello.
I'm saying it right?
Yes, Elmiene.
Okay, because I've heard people say LMA. I was like, come on, stop.
That's crazy.
You're not trying.
That's just the other Brit that's in America.
You're not
that's
trying,
crazy.
right?
Elmiene is crazy.
Wow.
They didn't even put. I don't have an accent on the E at the end. They just put the accent in themselves.
So what's the full name?
My actual name, Arabic name is Abdullah Muhammad Al-Amin. So I took the English pronunciation and the Arabic one, and it became Elmiene.
Well, let me greet you. Assalamu alaikum.
Yes, wa alaikum assalam.
All right.
Good.
So, how you was here for the? Well, you're still here, but you Thursday night.
Yes.
You was over at
Buckhead Theatre.
Which one?
Buckhead Theatre.
Buckhead Theatre. That's right.
Yeah.
How was that?
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I get more love here than I get at home, in Atlanta in particular.
Does it throw you off base sometimes to see how much love you get here in the States, and especially with a place like Atlanta? Because Atlanta will hurt your feelings.
Yeah, really?
Yeah. Oh, Atlanta don't care who you are.
In what way? What do you mean? They're just critical.
You could be a celebrity in line at Taco Mac, and they're going to be like, I could hurry up, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't care who you are.
I love that.
They want the talent.
Yes.
They want, the personality. They don't care if you're fake. They just want you to deliver.
Do it.
And I heard you delivered last night.
Yo.
Man.
It's hard not to deliver when you got that energy, man. Like the crowd. Here's the thing about Atlanta. We did Atlanta for the first time last year at like 300 cap venue. Really small. It felt like 3,000.
Really?
So now we did it like 1,500. Felt like 10,000. Wow. Like it's just like the energy is big. In Atlanta, people love to sing. People are here for it. And that's the part I love the most. I don't like, why are you quiet at my show? Like we're here to... For me, especially the songs, if you want to hear the record in peace and quiet, go listen to the record at home. Yeah. Here, we're celebrating those songs. It's a celebration of those songs. We're going to feel it. It's not going to be the same. I promise you it won't be the same. It's going to be this.
I love that.
It's a celebration of all of them. So in Atlanta, when they're down to sing and they're down to move and they're down to like chat with me and like we're busting jokes or whatever, it's fun.
So tell me, when you're sitting at that keyboard, and shout out to you and your keyboard skills.
Thank you.
And you're singing your songs, and the people are regurgitating it back to you, and they know what you're doing before you even know what you're doing sometimes.
Yeah.
When you close your eyes and start playing, what is exactly running through your head at that time? Like, what are the emotions going through?
My emotions, the thoughts I have. It's funny you said when I close my eyes, because I've only been playing keys for about almost 2 years now.
Yeah, I heard.
It's a recent thing. But when I first started learning, the first thing I wanted to do was, I was like, let me play my keys. I want to learn with my eyes closed. Because I wanted to feel like what Stevie felt. Because I was like, if anything can bring me closer to what Stevie's feeling like, I want to do it. And I remember I learned a Stevie song called Blame It on the Sun. And I played it with my eyes closed, and I was singing it. I started crying. I was like, man. How did he see so much? How was his vision so clear as to exactly convey what these emotions that he's speaking into existence are? Like, I'm listening. I see us in a park. What? Strolling in summer's days of imaginings in my head and words from my heart. You're like, what? How is he seeing that?
Right.
Or even like lately I've been staring in the mirror, very slowly picking me apart. Like, what is...
Right. How does he see that?
How does he see that? Right. And I realized it was like, because his sight, that sense isn't there. When you're playing the keys, the magic of you just touching these things and sound is coming. You really have to feel it and take it in a different way. When you're not looking at the ebony and ivory, you're just feeling it. I'm touching what's happening. And if I do a wrong note, it's fine. And that's part and parcel of it. Just like I might, because I'm not as experienced as well, I might brush on a wrong one going. But I might play a different chord now because I just made a different thing. It's a different color. And then that might lead me here. So when I'm on stage and I'm closing my eyes, I'm just like, man, this is the next level of getting closer to Stevie. 'Cause Stevie's my North Star
Right.
for everything. Like that's why I don't believe in myself that I can't fail, but I believe that Stevie can't fail. So I just follow that. So when I'm closing my eyes on stage, I'm like, this is what it is to be him.
Stevie's your spirit animal.
Stevie's, yeah, absolutely. He's just like all of the spirit zoo. Like that's the whole
Right.
everything.
And I was in conversation, and I'm like, yo, this dude's falsetto. Like my first vision or my first seeing of you was when I can't remember what song you were singing, but that falsetto is so serious.
Thank you.
When did you know you had something special with your voice?
I knew, so when I was at school, when I first got into what we call here middle school, secondary school back home, I was like 11, and we had like a music project. We did like an a cappella thing, and I sang Man in the Mirror, Michael Jackson, and I sang it, and my music teacher recorded it on film on like a little iPad, and he showed it to everyone in the school. And when I came back after the weekend, everyone got a little afro. I was one of like 3 black kids in the whole school. Michael Jackson kid, Michael Jackson kid.
Wow.
Like, that was my name for my whole career of school 6
right.
years. It was Michael Jackson kid. But that was when I first knew I could sing, because people were like, yo, you sounded crazy on that. And I thought everyone could do that. Because for me, I was just copying the record.
Right.
Whatever Michael was singing, I was singing just like he did. So it was from that point on, I was like, oh, this is something I can do, that I'm good at. So I went home, and then now my music nerd level elevated, because I went from just listening to the record. Now I was like, I need to copy everyone how they sing until I get it right. So as soon as I started discovering Prince, I'm like, I'm going to learn how to sing Kiss. I'm going to learn how to sing Adore exactly how he sings it.
I can imagine that, yo.
And that's what it was.
Yeah.
It was just like, and all these songs are very like, that's how I learned how to do falsetto. I didn't even know what falsetto was. I didn't know the term. I just knew, how's Prince doing that thing? What is that? Finding it in my voice and then copying it. Finding voices that aligned with my voice. Like I heard Raphael Sadiq and Stokely and Dino from H-Town, and I heard myself in their voices. So I used to just love singing their songs all the time. Like wherever it is. Tomorrow will come and girl, I can't wait. It's our anniversary. I was like, whoa, that's me. That just comes out like I'm talking.
I love
or like Danelle. It's just like, tell me which way did she go? Pretty young thing in a GS4. I was there. I was like, oh. And that's just from there. Like, everyone asked me how I learned how to sing. I had the best teachers in the world. Stevie, Danelle, Donnie, like they were the guys that taught me everything.
Love it. Well, what we're going to do here on Virtual Vibe, we are premiering the project right here on Virtual Vibe. The album is called
Heat the Streets.
We're going to heat the streets.
Yes.
We're going to, hit some songs, talk about whatever. I want to talk about the first single. I took a shower with my clothes on. How stupid. I was like, that's me. That is me.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
That song there. See, the fact that we were doing a mixtape was the idea. I was writing my first debut album. I've been writing that since the start of this year. I've been writing it. And it's going well. But in between writing those songs, I'm always writing songs. Like every day when I'm in the studio, we're there every day. And there was just these songs that were coming out on the left that I was just having more fun with. Like, I was just less stressed. Like, when you're writing an album, you have all these ideas about, this is the theme, this is what it's about, I need to write about this. And when you're writing music every day, you're not going to talk about the one thing you're meaning to talk about. Sometimes you write about whatever you feel in that day.
Right.
So I just realized, I was like, on those days, what you might call off days, these songs started coming out of it. Songs like Useless, songs like Damage Control, songs like all the songs on the mixtape on Heat the Streets. And we were like, yo, if we bring them together, that's its own project. It doesn't necessarily fit with the album, these songs, but alone, they're a thing. And these songs were calling back to the fun of the 90s and 2000s style of R&B, where like, it was just less serious.
Right.
It was just a good time.
I mean, I can tell that you enjoy yourself. When I was watching the BET Awards, and this is when I first physically saw you.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna put it like this.
All right.
When you think of a soul R&B whatever it is, neo soul, R&B, whatever, an artist, male, the image of guys like us does not come about.
Tell it.
I'm a big dude.
Yeah.
I was a bigger dude before.
Wow.
You know?
Right.
I was 400 and change.
Wow.
Yeah. You a big dude.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We got glasses.
Yeah,
I just had the eye surgery, but
yeah.
I still keep frames.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not the norm. You know what I'm saying? How do you break down those doors of the norm and people still gravitate to you like you was Tyrese? You know what I'm saying?
Because that was originally, I was talking about this recently, in the 80s, 70s, 60s, people, the artists just look like regular dudes. Bill Withers is just a regular, hard-working man. But people didn't care that much about aesthetics then. It was the music that spoke first. Because it was radio. The music videos didn't come yet. So if the sound resonated with people, that's all that mattered. Afterwards, they'd be like, whoa, Bobby Caldwell's white? But until they seen it, it didn't matter.
Right.
You know, Hall & Oates.
Right.
Like Michael McDonald, like these guys are just
Right.
regular guys you see on the street. Phil Collins, like we can do the whole list of all these guys. You know, not all of them were like Marvin Gaye coming in. He had the look, he had the sound. And I feel like that's kind of what it is now because that's where I'm drawing from. I ain't got the Untitled, I ain't got the top to take off. I ain't taking off my top. I ain't got that skill.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
I'm putting a jumper on. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna sing with the thing. I'm very full clothes.
Right.
You ain't even seeing my knees, my shins. I don't even wear shorts. That's the extent of what's going on.
Right.
So if you know that's what you don't have, then that's not even a thought. It's just the music has to be top game. That's all that matters to me. And I feel like, luckily for me, that resonated and people felt that. Whereas, like, I don't care what's going on. You don't have to look like Lucky Day.
We got Elmiene right here on Virtual Vibe. So one last question before we bounce out of here. What, at the end of the day, and let's just say there's no music and there's no crowd and you're chilling at the crib, you know what I'm saying, back home overseas, what makes you happy?
I play so many games, man.
What are you playing?
I play a lot of Donkey Kong recently.
Really?
I'm really into retro games.
Really?
Yeah, like super into retro games.
Okay.
Like Super Nintendo.
Nice.
Like Donkey Kong Country, or like whatever. But I mean, it's the same because I'm a massive nerd of everything. It's the same with music. Like I didn't listen to new music until I started making music, and I felt maybe I should know what's happening left and right before I carry on forward. But like I listened to Frank Ocean for the first time in 2022. And I was like, this is dope.
Frank is dope.
It's dope.
Yeah.
But I was so engrossed, like my whole teenage years, I was like, I don't care because every time I keep going back, there's more amazing stuff. After I discovered Jodeci, I was like, who came before that? Oh, New Edition? What's that? And then I keep going back.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, whoa, what the hell is a Sly Stone? And then I go back and I'm like, what is an Isley Brothers? And then I'm into the hip hop. So then I'm listening to Biggie and I'm like, what's the sample from that? Yo, that's this. What's the sample from the Usher Superstar? Oh, that's this.
Oh yeah.
And
when you start going into samples, it's really exciting because
endless.
I'm gonna tell you what. Shout out to LL Cool J on Sirius XM. He's got the Rock the Bells channel.
Yes.
Him, Greg Nice. Shout out to Greg Nice. You know what I'm saying? They got this thing where they it's called Throw It Back or whatever. They'll play the original.
Right.
And then they'll be like, and this is what it came from, and then play the hip hop version. Man, it's so dope.
It's so dope.
So dope.
It's so
dope. Because you
dope.
sit there like, it's an oh moment. It's like, oh, okay, that's where that came from.
And also, it's the familiarity.
Right.
No matter which way you had about it, you know, because we come from now, because everything for me was like, it was all in front of me like a legacy.
Right.
I could listen to all the Stevie albums whenever I wanted to. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I listened to Tupac first. I listened to, what's a good example? I listened to I Am Mad At You first before I heard El DeBarge.
Okay. Shout out to El. Yep.
But it was like, it didn't matter which way it happened. When I went to El DeBarge, I was like, this is my favorite piano riff of all time. I'm in. And then A Dream becomes my favorite song by that thing. And the other way around as well, where it's just like, music is so beautiful because it's interconnected.
Right.
And as a nerd who loves that,
right.
I love all these like Game of Thrones. Who's this? His daughter.
Oh my God.
And that person's
I love
son.
Game of Thrones.
Like all of that. That's the part that hooks us, the world building. And like, R&B, music in general, it's all world building. It's all connected. Because then you'll go from there and you're like, wait, Jeff Buckley loved Otis Redding.
Yep.
Now you're in Jeff land. Where does Jeff take you? Nirvana, Carry On, so on and so forth.
Everything goes off of like every road goes into a highway, goes into an interstate, goes
Correct.
into, but it's taking you where you need to go.
Correct. And the biggest problem with, I feel, a lot of music nowadays is that people don't know where the highway came from. They just land on their part and go, well, this is all we got.
Right.
No.
There's more.
There's way more.
I love it. I love that for you, for real, B. Once again, it's Big Ray right here with Elmiene. It's Virtual Vibes. It's Magic 107.5, 97.5, the real sound of Atlanta. Do me a favor. Take us out on something real quick, bro.
Oh, where do I want to go? This is so fun. Oh, here we go. One of my favorite Stevie songs. You make me smile. You make me sing. You make me feel good. Everything. I wanna fly away with you until there's nothing more for us to do. But I can't go on this way, getting stronger every day, while being too shy to say that I really love you.
It's Virtual Vibes, Magic 107.5, 97.5, the real sound of Atlanta.